In this video I show you how to make this stretchy glitch text animation that you see on the screen. Let's go. So we are going to be creating a new composition with test settings. Click OK, and now we select text tool, type in your text. And now I select this, and from align panel I align this to the center, and then I click over here and then press enter to type in the second text. And then I select this part only, second part, and then go to character and then scale it down to around 60 and then increase the tracking of it. Looking fine, and this is the font I'm using for it. It's called Gotham Bold. So I'll right click and then choose this one, pre-compose. We make a pre-compose out of it. I'll call this text, and then we can now add our effect to it. We want to animate this, so I go to effects and presets, type in scale wipe, so it's this one, scale wipe, double click on it to add. And if I change this stretch to 100, you can see what this does. And now I'll change the direction to 90, so we get a straight line like that. And now we want to animate the center point, so I set a keyframe on it at the beginning, and then I go to 3 seconds and then animate this until this one completely shows up. So this is the type of animation they will be getting. And now I duplicate this one, Ctrl D to duplicate, and then change the direction to 270, this time the other way around. So as you can see, direction has changed, and now I animate the center point to the left side until it shows up like before. So this is the type of animation we will be getting. Now I'm gonna add a glow effect to this, so I go to effects and presets, type in glow, double click on it, and then I drop the glow threshold to around 20 and then increase the glow radius to somewhere around 40. So it's looking fine. And now we can right click, go to new, and then add an adjustment layer. We can press enter and call this transform, and then we go to effects and presets, add a transform effect to it, double click on it to add a transform effect, and now we can give this an animation. So I'll increase the scale here at the beginning 110 or so, and then I'll go to 3 seconds, and then I forgot to set a keyframe. I go back, so I set a keyframe to it at the beginning, and then go to 3 seconds and change this to 100. And same, I go back to the beginning and then change the rotation by -8. Set a keyframe on it. I'll press U to view the keyframes and then go to 3 seconds and then change it to 0. We select all the keyframes, press F9, and then we adjust the curves like so. So we will be having this type of animation. Now we want to add the glitch effect to this text, so I select the text layer and then press Ctrl-Shift-C to pre-compose, and then I can call this text effect and then duplicate it 3 times. And now we want to add an effect called shift channels. So we add shift channels, and then I can just add to all the 3 layers. So I'll press Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste, and then I paste this on here as well. So now we want to animate from this one will be red, this one RGB, so red, R for red, G for green, and B for blue. So we want to change all this. We will keep this one as red, and we will have this others full off. And for this one, we keep this one green, and then have the other ones full off. We keep this one blue, and have the other ones full off. And now we can, if you don't see there's options, then just press F4. We change the blend mode to add, so it looks white as we've done nothing. But if we move this by 1 frame, this one, the ones that are above, except the first one for red, so I'll press Alt, page down, and then we move this one forward by 2 frames, Alt, page down twice. So this is the effect we will be getting now, and that's the trick for the RGB glitch look. Let's have a look at it. Now I want to distort this a little, so I'm gonna add an effect to each one of this. So I'll go to Effects and Presets, type in Turbulent Displays. It's called Turbulent Displays. I'll add it to the first one, and now I'll go to the beginning, and then so you can see what this does when we change the amount. So I'll set a keyframe on it at the beginning, and our animation was ending at 3 seconds. So I'll go to 3 seconds, 10 frames. We want to make this effect and a little after 3 seconds. So I'll change the amount to 0 after, so it comes back to its senses, comes back to normal. And I'll do the same for the other ones. So I'll go to the beginning. I can select this one, Ctrl C, select the effect that we've just added, Ctrl V to paste, and then I can press U to view. And now I'll change this last one. I'll move this even more forward, and then close this. I'll do the same for this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, I mean, to paste, and then I'll press U, move this to the 4 seconds here. So this is the look that we would be getting. And here at the end, as you can see, it comes back to normal. Now this is optional, but I'll add this another effect called CC Lens. So I'll go to Transform, and then I'll go to Effects and Presets, type in CC Lens, double click on this one, so we get this type of effect, and I'll increase the size to 500. So this could be a 5-second animation. So after 4 seconds, I'll set a keyframe on size, and then I'll go to 5 seconds, and then change this to 0. I'll set the endpoint here by pressing N. So now, as you can see, we can see there, if I turn this transparent background on, we can see the transparent background. But we would have to render this in a transparent way.